Here!
And her two attendants are with her. Goodness, everyone's finally here.
There sure are a lot of people here to see the trial. And they all seem to be oddly... Karina, Desiree, Joyville, Jolien, Essen. Why are so many people here? And as for the judge... huh?
Please sit in the defendant's.
All right, but...
Typically,
Hey, what kind of place do they think this is?
Come on, do they have any—
Enough!
My dear Miss Navi, as all here know, you, after you took, not only you—
Wait a moment. Aren't you...
Yes, correct. We are one big, therefore—
Huh?
Oh, well—
How wonderful, Miss Navia!
I know all these people. Why are they laughing?
I seem to...
wait just a moment. This isn't right!
Malus?
What was that, Mr. Malus? Our conclusion is very clear and unanimous. Let the court judge her now. She's guilty.
Stay here, Navia! You're one of us!
Demoiselle, don't admit guilt. This trial means...
I wish to exercise my right to defend Our Lady. Miss...
She was born of...
Her actions... Please do not mis...
Really? As an individual, you say? Don't forget, we are all Fontanians here. This is the nation of justice. Even if everything is... Now I speak for everyone. Our opinion is consistent. Navia should stay. We and...
And you would call this justice? Have you forgotten how much you all once longed to become individuals? To become...
Do you mean...
If your justice is...
As you said, we can also have our own justice. Silver and I shall defend Demoiselle. And that is how we will enforce justice.
Ugh, my head... It hurts.
Demoiselle!
Silver, it hurts. My head is spinning. All I can... I remember now. Everything that seemed odd from the very beginning. Karina, Desiree, Joyville, Jolien, Essen, and Mr. Giverny and Mrs. Burnett, who we met earlier. Even Malus and Silver. I don't want to admit it, but they're all dead.
Don't be afraid. And don't...
Absurd! Who are you to say that she... Don't let them escape! We shall keep Navia here with us!
Mr. Malus and Mr. Silver, must you be so stubborn? How could the two of you possibly hope to stand against the collective? Do not resist. This judgment is fair and just. Navia belongs to us. After all that happened, she should not be left alone in Poisson.
What are you saying? No more excuses!
He says we're jealous. Jealous? How could she possibly be an independent—
What's with these people?
Who's jealous of her?
She belongs to us!
Miss Navia. Silence.
That's...
Monsieur Neuvillette!
Such commotion is prohibited. The court will adjourn.
Our thanks.
Please leave with me, Miss Navia, while there is still time.
But...
Go on now, Demoiselle. This is your only chance to...
Malus.
My apologies. I couldn't resist making one little joke once I realized that this shall be our...
Malus... Silver...
You must come now.
Goodbye, Demoiselle.
Farewell.
No, wait! Just a second!
Navia?
You're awake. Good.
I must have been dreaming. Malus and Silver were still...
It looks like you...
Did all the sad
The ruins you were exploring suffered a cave-in. You were just about... I think I saw 2 𝐬𝐭𝐜𝐡𝐢𝐧𝐠 protecting you. It was only for a moment, were it not for their intervention.
Wait, did you say Oceanids?
Perhaps those 2...
I always...
Please come with me.
Neverlet, are you okay?
Oh, I am quite all right.
Why do you look so stiff all of a sudden? Oh, Paimon knows. You're the type who...
I merely thought that we should...
Huh? Why didn't you just say so then? Don't you...
Ah, 𝐬𝐵?
No way!
I see.
Oh, and...
Thank you.
He still doesn't... So, never...
Yes, of course. Yes, in fact. Amid my...
Yeah, we...
I'm sorry to have kept you all waiting like that. I'm feeling much better now. I guess we should get going again. Will you come with us, Monsieur Neuvillette?
Yes, if you wouldn't mind my company.
All right! Another one joins the party! Let's get going then!
Settle down!
Silence!
Oh no, another unstable path. Watch your step.
Silence! Justice is blindsided.
It seems we're almost at the top. Keep it up!
Everybody stand back!
The tides beckon.
Out of the frying pan, into the fire!
Am I...
fills the air.
Brace you! You're toast! Help! Leader is attacking me!
Settle down! There's a tear in my rope.
Let's light it up! Teamwork is dreamwork!
Out of the frying pan, into the fire!
Bow your head.
Looks like we've reached the end.
This is the place. There should not be any other hidden...
The path sure had some twists and turns, but it turns out that this place isn't actually that big.
Stone slates. It seems like they...
Perhaps we should just leave them be for...
There are 4 locations in total, but only 3 stone slates. The slate that should be in the first empty spot is missing.
The surrounding wall...
There's something written below. Let Paimon see.
It feels like some...
That would fit the
There's a person,
And is that
and is...
the 4th image?
The people will all be dissolved into the... More information should be hidden in these slates, but I fear I cannot easily uncover it.
Don't blame yourself, Monsieur Nerval.
Ooh, the Paimon's getting the chills just... This says that it's the history...
I really...
Still...
That's right! If the images are in chronological order, shouldn't the 4th, the waters drowning Fontaine, come before the 3rd, where the Hydro Archon herself falls into the water?
And yet the order is reversed here.
If we go by timing, Lady Farina...
Egeria, then. I had never met the previous Archon kneeling before the...
Did she herself commit that sin? Also, I'm...
But...
It seems that any further clues will have to come.
In that case, there's no...
Yeah, we better get somewhere safe for now.
Let's split up here. I'm going to
You still...
just head back to...
I'll depart as well. Thanks for your hard work. Traveler, I will go talk. I'm sure that you're concerned about this matter as well. If you have time, drop by my...
Are you really gonna...
She has long been...
Alright.
I will be carefully...
Traveler, Paimon, our safe house up... All right.
Welcome back.
Yay! And there's good food too! Hyman's already starting to forget what happened today.
Oh, that voice. Is that who I think it is?
Huh?
It's you two. Seriously?
Still!
Why did you think... Well, I used to have my... There was nothing... Nope. Although it...
What?
I reckon so. In any case, I'd give my disciple a name like Astromancer.
Whoa!
My name.
Thrice's good?
I know.
Talk about excessive.
Megistus is thus the calling card of our school, so...
That sounds terrible! But anyway,
Well, I was born...
oh, that's a good thing then. At least we know you won't be dissolved.
Speaking of that, there's something ominous about it. Well, the water, I mean. That was the main reason, yes. The invitation was sent quite early on.
What do you make of that prophecy, Mona?
What I can tell you is, I'm afraid that on the flip side...
A visionary?
Of course. The old hag could do it. Huh?
Thanks, Mona!
Oh, well.
That's the greatest of us!
Indeed, indeed.
Oh, sorry. I came to see what all the commotion was about. If there's anything you need, do not have...
Oh, whoops. Guess we were getting a little too carried away there. Well, I'll go tend to my own business now.
And there she goes, quick as rushing water. And here we... Right, but we were able to recruit Mona... Is something?
Monsieur Neuvillette and Lady Farina, they seem to have got...
Like I said, I've already explained everything.
And yet the problem has not been properly solved. There is little space for excuses between us. It is not my intention to offend you, but please, tell me where you stand. Look at this.
You mean... they're all...
We did not arrive in time to avert this disaster, and I will not have it happen. I will say this once more. You must tell me everything. No. Yesterday, I found 3 stone slates in some ancient ruins.
Seriously? You're questioning me like this is a court case now. But you found them in some ancient ruins?
That's correct, which is why I came to ask you some questions. There should... The second of these...
I don't.
I'll ask you again. Do you, my disciple...
All gods don't have the same secrets, you know. She was herself and I'm me. Is it really so I understand your concerns, but I'm sorry. I just don't have anything to tell you.
Forgive me for saying this now, Lady Farina, but I have long known of your various secret investigations. There are several... This is not strange in itself, considering that you are the Hydro-Archon. You have never been...
Well, since you know about my... There's no point questioning or suspecting me. You're the unit. Just trust in me. You're Archon, and that's all I have to say. We do not discuss the... Oh!
Did Farina not notice us standing by the door? Wonder what's up with her.
I assume you've been outside for a while now?
Oh! You noticed! Seems Farina didn't even realize we were here.
She was in a great panic, though I cannot discern the reason. I'll discuss... Still, I do not understand. Everyone in her... We may have to...
Oh?
Normally, people will...
But...
We will need to consider... if at all possible. This may be cruel to her, but... But who...
Well, that's everyone, huh? Speaking of which, it was pretty smart of you to think of hiding here.
Poisson was just involved in a disaster, so it's presently...
And here you are drinking tea like it's the most natural thing in the world, huh?
That's what family should do.
It's nice to enjoy tea here, you know? Care for a...
Lend me your ears, everyone. Or perhaps one of you might like to start us off. How about you, friend?
Me?
Then, how about you, good sir?
I fear that I will cause the mood on this boat to become as somber as...
Well then, I guess we're lucky we've got a local like me to organize things. Wonderful.
That was a little long-winded, don't you think?
Oh, you might be right. Anyway, to cut to the chase, our friend here, the Traveler, has brought us together to discuss something. As for what that is, well, let's start by saying that we'll be...
Oh?
Well...
Huh?
Oh, come now. Your work doesn't involve much public speaking, right? This is a good...
I see.
He is glad that you consider him your boss.
In that case, do any of you have experience?
Not that I recall.
Fremine and I once used a wooden stick in a basket to catch wild rabbits when we were younger. As for Lynette...
I'm afraid not. You may or may not, though that was their name, they did not hunt animals, but rather various monsters left behind by the ancient dynasty of King Remus. Today, Fontaine's monster population has already thinned greatly, so the hunters have blended. A trap comprises of the following components: bait, a trigger, and a containment device. Sometimes a lethal... So...
For me, our line of...
You use some of those techniques while moving...
Yes, and I even...
I'm afraid I can't claim that.
And I can be...
With discretion,
I remember that...
I did. And that would be a good way to go about it. If they're realistic enough, animals of the same kind will follow them all the way to the trap.
What about you, Monsieur Neuvillette?
I fear I do not have any related...
That makes sense. You use... But I do have one... If we were to create... If we wanted to kill the prey in one strike, we would need a powerful implement. However, that also goes for prey that must be captured and safely contained.
Wait, why's that?
Only a hunter who's a true expert at subduing their prey can snare it without harming it. The line that divides life and death is often exceedingly thin.
So are we going hunting together?
Huh. We hadn't...
If our means of capturing and dealing with our prey is to put them on... But we shall require much more courage than any hunter to judge a god.
Oh...
You're feeling... The prophecy.
What?
I believe you have witnessed a failed attempt with your... just as prophecies are usually only the few... Are the things... I believe that you understand. Ultimately... This was good tea, by the way. Thank...
The voice.
I see I've walked in on some lively banter. Fine, just fine. Not all fun. Why, yeah, I'm in. That's right. Ah, yes. Huh? Goodness gracious. Are you serious?
She said that even the god's gaze has blind spots. Bold, if you ask Paimon.
The Hex and Circle members are certainly anything, but their ability.
Well, it's...
Yes, perhaps. Traveler?
Oh,
I see. I guess you could consider me, but even perhaps that's what and I did
huh. You do?
It was worth, I suppose. That might be why we always seem to meet by coincidence.
Paimon feels kind of moved by what Mona said, but also kind of sad too. Hey, Trap! Let's walk around the city, shall we? There's a few spots we always like to walk by.
I see the value in my own work.